Yo, what it Dooski, Teddy Brewski? What's the deal, Shaquille O'Neal? What's the word, Larry Bird? It's your boy Reactions, man. We back with another one. Remo's Reactions TV. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. First and foremost, man, listen, man, we gotta thank the Most High for everything. You hear me? If it wasn't for him, you wouldn't have woke up this morning. So stop fucking playing. You know what I mean? But yeah, hit that like, subscribe, comment. Get down and, make sure that's what the section is for. So everything I do is for entertainment and educational purpose. I'm trying to get all this out the way early because I'm a little fascinated. You hear me? Shout out to KB Goes Live. I do not own this content. And the stage is set, man. Yo, listen. They got, for one, Charleston White just did some dumb shit. Talking about the little baby girl and all this and all that. And then on top of that, he comes back and then his video surfaces of him snitching when he was 16 years old. He gotta relax. It's a must that him and anybody that deals with him calms down. No further ado, man, the stage is set, man. Let's get busy, man.
Taking the stand and testifying against a couple of his co-defendants in his murder case. Essentially, it's a news clip of Charleston White snitching. So for a little bit of backstory on this, Charleston White has a well-documented criminal past, and when he was just a young teenager, he was involved in a fatal incident that led to him being charged with murder. According to his own...
See, this was his claim to fame, too. You feel me? Like, this is one of the things he said, I killed the white man. I did this, that, and the third. He ain't even do it. He wasn't even the shooter. He told on a nigga. And then he goes up there because Buddy been in jail since he was 16, bruh. Until now. And word on the streets is that he goes up there every year and tell them, don't let cuz out. For real.
Account of the situation from various interviews he's done. He says that him and his friends masterminded a shoplifting scheme where they would go into retail stores and steal starter jackets. And then during one of these shoplifting...
See. If you're not from that era, you don't know how important having a starter was. We used to steal them shits from the skating rink, Christiana skating rink. That's facts. But them niggas running up in stores stealing them bitches. Might as well steal them off a motherfucker. I don't know. But, man, hit that subscribe, man. Stop it.
A man named Michael Levy attempted to intervene by jumping on the top of their car and smashing their windshield out when they were trying to make a getaway.
That's the
One of the guys.
That's the motherfucker that they killed. That Charleston White friend killed. I ain't even gonna talk about his lineup or his head.
Involved with this that was with Charleston White actually shot Levy, who later died from his injury. Now, although Charleston didn't pull the trigger, he was held accountable because he was a key participant in the entire scheme. This resulted in him being charged with capital murder, and he was sentenced to 12 years. Out of those 12 years, he served, I think, 7 of them. He claimed that some of the correctional officers had advocated for him to be released, and in 1998, that's what happened. He was released from jail. Moving forward, Charleston White tried to do some good in his community. He pursued education and studied criminal justice. He avoided any further felony convictions as an adult. He founded the Helping Young People Excel Foundation, or HYPE, which was a nonprofit aimed at steering youth away from crime. And it looked like he was having a pretty good redemption arc. Despite this, though, things did start to go downhill when he started to get his online presence. As we're all aware, he started doing interviews, telling stories, and the stories became wilder and wilder and wilder. Once he realized that he had a little bit of clout and that he could make money from it, he jumped off the deep end, and his once good intentions became money driven. He started talking recklessly online and transformed into the Charleston White that we all know today. But he
see what people got to realize is that he tried to say that this was an online character that he created. That Charleston White was, he was an online character. But this wasn't an online character. This is something this nigga been doing since he was 16 years old. And he knew eventually this shit would come. I don't give a fuck about his responses, man. I ran into the nigga. I should have cracked this nigga when I motherfucking ran into him in Arizona at the motherfucking when he's supposed to fight. But his eye fucked up. So I knew it was Cap from the
much
rip.
started building
Shout out
his
to my man
online
Brooklyn
presence
that took
off
me
of
to
the
show,
back
too.
of the
That's my
story
broski.
about this murder charge that he got when he was younger. Well, today we're having footage surface, an old news clip of how Charleston White seemingly got to walk away from that whole deal with relatively little punishment. Because remember, he only served 7 years, and in this news footage that came out, you can see Charleston White getting on the stand in the courtroom and pretty much telling on his co-defendants.
Look at his afro. He still got the fucked up eye. So I'm like, yo, when did the eye happen? If he's 16, like, what the fuck? Did it happen before that? But he, like, that's still him, bro. Like, look at this nigga, man. So everything that bro been saying has not been false. As far as him calling up, telling on niggas and shit like that, bro. This is in his DNA, man. Yo, I can't believe this shit. Hit that subscribe button, y'all. Fuck with me, man. Tag Charleston.
Well, I had it in the gun at the backseat of the car.
16-year-old Charleston White took the stand and testified against his friend, Antoine Doolittle, who sat just a few feet from him and listened intently.
He pulled it off, and the hammer back on the gun.
If you've been posting on YouTube for over a year and you're still struggling to blow up your channel, try this.
The hammer back on the gun.
And then what happened?
He fired.
Doolittle is accused of gunning down 34-year-old Michael Levy of Irving. Levy attempted to stop Doolittle, White, and 2 other teenagers accused of shoplifting 3 sports jackets and a baseball cap from an Arlington mall in September of 1991. Witnesses say Levy pounded on their windshield until the teens threw the jackets out the car window. Then Doolittle supposedly shot him in the back as Levy walked away. White repeated the conversation he says he had with Doolittle after the shooting.
He said, look, you shot him.
Well, what did he do?
Started laughing.
Levy had been married only 4 days when he was shot.
But I always had my dreams of my Prince Charming. I found him. And it's hard to believe, but I did. And I believe in fairy tales because he made my dreams come true. But they took that away.
White will be testifying against...
You can tell that was genuine pain. And you know, it's just crazy, man. Like, me, I'm not jumping on the car for no starter jacks, dog. I don't give a fuck who doing it. You know? We gotta make it home at the end of the day. You think I'm but at the end of the day, I can't, speak for bro. Rest in peace to bro. But you see the pain in his wife, John. Like, you can tell she hurting, man. Come on, man. Hit that
all
like button.
3 of his buddies in exchange for a maximum sentence of 12 years. A juvenile judge reduced the charge from capital murder to murder against Doolittle, so the teenager faces from 5 years to life in prison if he's found guilty.
Now I want to just take a minute, and say rest in peace to Michael Levy. That's the guy that lost his life during that whole thing. Watching his wife in that video is kind of heartbreaking. You can tell she was going through it then, and I'm sure she's still going through it now. Losing somebody like that in that fashion is traumatic. Oh, rest in peace to dude. But y'all can see clear as day in that video, Charleston White taking the stand, telling on his co-defendants in exchange for a lighter sentence. And I got to give my honest opinion here. I'm not surprised by this video at all. This is Charles.
Yeah, I'm done. Like, I'm not going. Yeah, shout out to bro that did this. KB Goes Live. That's his name, Rod. Hold up. Yeah. Shout out to KB Goes Live. And yeah, man, we out, man. Like, yo, excuse me. This one here is just diabolical. So get down in the comments. Let me know what y'all think, man, and how y'all feel about Charleston White. Was he 16 and a juvenile? Y'all justify him snitching, or does it not matter? Reactions, man. Holla at me, man. I love y'all, man. God bless.